So moving on, what we'll do now is save this file. If you also notice, before the file name we put the path. That's where the file will be saved to. And you want to make sure you want to keep the same file name that you want on a remote computer, because that's the name it will be saved as. So let's save this command file and upload it. Okay, within 60 seconds or less, the program will notify of the new command and it will execute, and we'll get the output here. And in this case, it should send the file over to the local C hard drive. Just go ahead and wait for that. While we're waiting, we can go ahead on the next command, which is ftpd exec equals. What this is, it downloads the file and then it executes it as it would if you double click the file. So in this case, I want to go ahead and let's say we send them any kind of file you want. In this case, we'll just send them a simple text file. Let's call it test document. Let's upload that to the FTP server. Yet again, in this case, file name is important because it needs to find the same file name that you name it in the command file as well as in the logs folder. So here it's test.txt, we're going to note it that way, test.txt. And the path this time is going to be C again. Let's see. Look up the command file. C, which is okay. And we're just waiting for the command to execute the. I'm going to download the WinUpdate file, WinUpdate.com, in order to see what occurred. So the file it says was not located within the directory specified. Let's see what that is. Okay. Sometimes you might encounter this error if you use the wrong name or if it can't find the file, in which case you can rename it and then reattempt the reattempt command, modifying it here. So we'll use test.txt. And let's see here. That's why we're not getting a file here. Okay, so now let's upload the new command file. Let's take a look at what occurs. Here we have the program set to upload an image and a screenshot every minute. So that's why we're getting these files here. And I'm just waiting for it to locate the command. It only checks within every 60 seconds because usually that's a short enough period of time where we can receive an output. Okay. So we have, let's take a look at this. WinUpdate.com. It says the file was not found again. Okay, so obviously something is going on. Let's take a look if we can locate the file with the browser. Okay, the page can't be found. So the path isn't correct for this, in this case. so we have located a problem. It happens to be that the file is not properly, it doesn't have the right permissions. In FileZilla we can go under File Permissions and we note that it's 755, which means that the program isn't able to download it. What we need to do is change this to 777. Hit OK, and we'll do that for both of these files because it's what we're going to use for the test. Okay, open the command file. What happens is once the command has been executed, you can't execute the same command again. What you can do is you can enter an empty command such as this, run command equals directory, and once the command file has been changed and uploaded, all the commands run again. This is so that the same command is run multiple times. So what we'll do now is we'll go ahead and put the same command we had before, save it, overwrite the old command file. Okay. Now we'll just wait for the file to execute within 60 seconds. Now there shouldn't be any problems because we have already chmod the file, which is modified the permissions of the file. In this case, the 777. And you want to go ahead and do that for each file that you're going to either download and execute so that the program is able to download the file. And it will be downloaded to the C hard drive in this case based on our command. So now we're just going to go ahead and wait within the 60 seconds for the output. Okay. You can take a look at the command file while we wait. Opened, and let's take a look at the C hard drive. It exists, and it was just an empty file we uploaded. Okay, just want to move that back to the desktop. And we'll move on to the next command that we have. This next command is turn off remote. What it does is it turns off the keylogger while the command exists. And how we're going to use this is turn off remote equals followed by the name of the computer as well as the name of the user. In this case, the computer name is here, and the username is owner. What we'll do is enter those here. Okay. As long as you have both, it doesn't matter. I just entered a space in between. And we'll go ahead and save this. Upload it to that TP server. And the keylogger will turn itself off. And how this works is every time the computer is restarted, the keylogger will check the command file. If that command is still there, it will not start itself. But once you remove that command and the computer has been restarted, the keylogger will start itself up again. This is so if you don't want to receive logs anymore for say a week, you can leave that command there and you can remove it within a week and the keylogger will keep responding. So that command has been discussed. And I believe that's all the commands I'm going to go over in this video. If you have any questions, feel free to post them on the website in our forums. And if there's anything else, we'll be glad to help you out. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope we've helped you out with this.